Number 14. This one's a little bit tricky. If 3x minus y equals 12, what is the value of 8 to the power of x over 2 to the power of y? Okay, so this one's kind of hard. I can see two ways of doing this. One is a lot easier, another one's a lot more difficult. Let's do the easier way first. So note that we are given this equation. If this is true, what is the value of 8 to the x over 2 to the y? Notice that we have two variables, x and y. We can't actually solve what these are unless you have two equations, two things with equal signs. Since we're only given one, that means the answers we get are essentially proportions. Basically, we can plug anything in, x and y, and as long as it fits this proportionality, it'll always give us the answer that we want over here. Okay, so let's try to find some numbers that are easy that fits that initial equation. Let's say y equals 0, x equals, what's 3 times x? That's 4. Okay, so this is one possible set of answers. We can also say x is equal to 0, y is equal to negative 12. That's another set of answers. But for the sake of this, let's just stick to that first one. Okay, if y is equal to 0, x equals 4, let's plug it in and we'll get the answer. So we have 8 to the power of 4 over 2 to the power of 0. We know anything to the power of 0 is 1, so our answer is just 8 to the 4 over 1 is just 8 to the 4. Okay, obviously it doesn't match anything here, so let's rewrite this so that it does match. So we don't have 8 to the 4, it's 8 to the squared, nope. So another way of writing 8 to the 4 is you can say this is 2 times 2 times 2, we just broke that up, to the power of 4. This is basically 2 cubed to the power of 4. And when we have a power raised to the power, 3 raised to the 4, that's going to be a multiplier, 2 to the 12th. That's our answer. Okay, and that will work for any value of x and y you choose, as long as it falls within those restrictions. That's the easy way. Let's do the hard way now. Okay, so the hard way. 3x minus y equals 12. I see the values 3x minus y. Where else do you see the values 3x minus y? We don't immediately, but we do see an x, we do see a y, and I can see a way of making a 3x here. Okay, so let's just look at this equation and let's simplify it to begin with. This is 8x to y. So remember the 8, like we did earlier, this is not just an 8, this is 2 cubed to the power of x over 2 to the power of y. We only have a power raised to the power, 3 raised to x. We can rewrite this as 3 times x. So 2 to the power of 3 times x, 3x, over 2 to the y. Now we have two of the same bases, 2 and 2. On top we have 3x, on bottom we have y. We can combine this once again. When you have powers, but being dealt with as a fraction, we have fractions on the bottom. We can say this is 2. We take the top one to the power of 3x, and we take the bottom one, because it's on the bottom of the fraction, we can subtract that, minus y. So 2 to the power of 3x minus y. And we know from previous, 3x minus y is equal to 12. That's equal to 12. Therefore, our answer is equal to 2 to the 12.